Hey guys, and welcome to another Tower Fantasy video. And today I will be going over the upcoming limited time banners in 2.0 and who I think will be the first one getting their banner for global. I know most of you are probably skipping Cobalt B, so we can check out some new information that will give us an idea on how they might be planning out the releases on these banners. I also thought that this would be interesting for me to bring up a discussion, sharing my thoughts, and to help you gauge to see if you have some time left to prepare your resources. As you have already seen from the 2.0 trailer, the main characters that are featured in the trailer are Sakifuwa, Ruby, and Lin. And I personally think that Lin will be the first one to get a limited banner in 2.0. Because if you look at the official Japanese Twitter account for Tower Fantasy, they have already announced the Japanese voice actor for Lin. So this is most likely hinting that Lin will be the first banner in 2.0 since no other voice actors were revealed for the other characters as of recording this video. I also want to bring up that when you look at the trailer, it very much looks like that she is the main character in the 2.0 story. So it makes sense that she would be the first banner because she is the highlight in the trailers. Some people speculate that Ruby will be the first one to get a banner in 2.0 since Ruby was also the first character for 2.0 in the CN version. But I really don't think this will be the case for Global because Global and CN are two very different games. From what I see, Global is being more strategic when it comes to releasing their banners, and I don't think they want to overwhelm players while trying to keep up with the CN version. Releasing two characters from the same element back to back and just 2 weeks apart doesn't sound like a good idea from a business standpoint. But it's especially bad for free-to-play and low spenders. Having the right weapon set is very important in the game, and more often than not, you would want to go for a set that has all three weapons coming from the same element, so they can benefit from the weapon that has an elemental resonance. So for those non-whale players who want both Cobalt B and Ruby on their team, it's unlikely that they will get Ruby after getting Cobalt B in the previous banner. So if you feel like you are that player who can't decide if you want Cobalt B or Ruby, I suggest that you wait for the people to get their hands on the 2.0 test server, in hopes that we will be able to test out Ruby so you have a better idea on who to pull for. Personally, I don't think Cobalt B will be better than Ruby in terms of being a DPS. While yes, they buffed Cobalt B's Shatter to 12.5 rating, the Shatter rating doesn't really reflect her true Shatter capability, just like most characters. Because when you compare King and Huma, King has a higher rating on his Shatter, but Huma is actually better. So if I had to guess, Cobalt B will be about as good as King, if not slightly better. We just have to wait for the members of the community to do some testing once she comes out to see how she really performs. And right after Lin, I will predict that Ruby will be the next character to be released. Just because I really think that it makes sense from a story standpoint. And since we're only getting 2 characters every version update, I think Sakifuwa will be the first limited banner in 2.1. And I don't really have a particular reason, it just makes sense because she's one of the characters in the trailer. But I only mentioned 3 characters, but there is actually one more character that is possibly coming to global soon, and it's Lyra. Her advancements for the global version were leaked a few weeks ago, so this gives me the feeling that she will be coming to global right after Sakifuwa. I really feel like the banners in 2.0 until 2.2 are very stacked. They will be releasing a lot of characters that are very strong units for the most part. This is both good and bad for the players. This is a good thing in the sense that we will be able to use these units sooner than later. But releasing them back to back means that you either have to spend money if you really want to get all of them or save up for their rerun in later version updates. So yeah, I have Lin as my bet on who's getting the first limited banner, followed by Ruby, then Sakifuwa, and possibly Lyra for the second half of 2.1. Let me know what you guys think about my predictions, and if you have any other guesses on which order they will release the characters, feel free to let me know in the comments below. And with all that said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.